All right, so here we have a 2003 Chevy Tahoe. We're going to be doing a wheel bearing today. First thing we're going to have to do is take the caliper off to get to the wheel bearing. So I have a T55. I'm going to loosen up the caliper slide bolts. I'm just going to kind of push the caliper back a little bit. So I got my screwdriver in between and the vents of the rotor. I'll just give it a little. We'll set this out of the way so it doesn't fall. All right, so now we want to do our mounting bracket. All right, so I have an 18mm socket there. All right, so we have three 15mm bolts heads on the back here, and that'll release the bearing there. So we'll go ahead and loosen those up. All right, so now we have our bearing loose. What we need to do is, this is ABS. All right, so we need to disconnect our ABS sensor here. All right, so we're up here. We have a couple hold downs. A little screwdriver. All right, so now we have our bearing off. All right, so here we have a bearing that we got from Auto Parts Direct to You. We chose a Timken to put on this vehicle. We'll go ahead and match it up, make sure we got the right one. All right, so our stud count is the same. Go ahead and unravel our ABS. All right, so it looks like it came with the clips. So we'll go ahead and remove the old clips from the vehicle there. We want to make sure that we put our plate on the same way. All right, so we'll go remove our clips. All right, so we want to make sure that we don't have any rust, or we'll be able to mount the bearing flush, so it'll be on this surface here. So we're just going to clean it up a little bit. we'll go ahead and remove our mounting clips that we had left behind. All right, so we just broke the little hold down clip in there, so we'll just go ahead and beat it through. All right, so now we want to go put our bearing back on in the same position that we had it before. We had the dust shield and the ABS sensor this way. All right, so now these 3 inboard bolts, we're going to go ahead and torque them. We're going to torque them to 133 foot-pounds. All right, so we'll go ahead and put our rotor back on. Same thing with the rotor, we're going to go ahead and just clean our little surface where it mounts up. All right, we're going to put our mounting bracket back on. All right, now we'll go ahead and put the caliper back on. I just want to make sure that when we put the caliper back on that we didn't twist the caliper around and kink the brake line. All right, so we'll go ahead and put our cable back in all the hold downs. Connect our electrical connector. All right, so we're ready to put the wheel on and take it for a test drive.